Hi, today we're going to do histograms. If you look at it, you're probably thinking, that's a bar graph. Well, you're right. It is totally a bar graph, but the bars touch, okay? And when the bars touch, you don't have like 1, 2, 3, 4. You have a little range of numbers. And that, my friend, is what makes it a histogram, the range of numbers. So anywhere between 1 and 5 goes here. Anywhere between 6 and 10 goes here. Okay, you get the idea. All right, a histogram organizes data. It is a special type of bar graph. Okay, so this is the number of TV hours watched by students last week. This one is probably way more appropriate than the other one. So here's the number of students. So 35 students watched between 6 and 10 hours. 13 students watched between 1 and 5 hours of TV. Okay, so you get the idea. One of the things I like to do is I like to put a little number right above each bar so I don't have to keep looking to the side. So this is 13 people. This is 35 people. This is 17. This is 6. This is 5. This is 3. And this is probably 7. Okay, so now I know how many are in each category. Okay, so with the histogram, just like a bar graph, you start with let me know what this is called. It's a grid. Okay, and you arrange the data in order on the x-axis. Okay, so it's like 1 to 5, 6 to 10, 11 to 15. They're going in order from little to big. Okay, and then they touch. We know how it is, so we're going to analyze the data because it's organized. Now, because there's a range here, do you know where all 13 of those people landed? They could all be 1-hour watchers. They could all 13 be 5-hour watchers, or there could be a mixture in there, right? So one person watched 12 people watched 5 hours. You have no idea where those numbers land, so there's just a range. That is going to affect how we do all of this, okay? So if we're trying to find the mean, we're going to add up all of these kids and divide by, I don't know, looks like a lot of kids. We can't because we don't know what number all 13 of these are. So you can't do the mean with this. Okay? You can't do the median either. I mean, I can say, oh, this is the middle group, but there's a lot more people in this group than that group. So I really can't. I could find the median of the range, like, yeah. Anyway, you can't do that. Now, we can kind of guess on the mode. Like, which one of these numbers appears most often? Well, we're going to say that it's going to be in the 6 to 10 group. It's not very exact, but we can say, it's going to fall right here somewhere. Okay? We can do the range. We can do the smallest number to the biggest number-ish, right? They could all be 5s. They could all be 31s. We don't know, but we're going to go ish on this one. Between 1 and 35 is our guess. Okay, which is a 35-point spread or 34-point spread. Okay. Is there an outlier? Is there any number out by itself? No. Is there a peak? Yeah, I'm going to say our peak is between 6 and 10. Is there a gap? See no gap. Is it skewed? Yes. Okay, so skewed means it's a beast, right, with a tail. Okay, so it is called skewed right because the tail is on the right. And the IQR, if we can't even find the middle, there's no way we can find the middle of the middles. Okay, so there's not a lot of analyzing that goes into these graphs. So, if you have any questions, ask your teacher.